If it is a ground up development, it's more expensive to actually rebuild than it is just to abandon, take the insurance money and then abandon it in place. Hey everybody, Michael here with Adventurous Real Estate Investors. Today, in this video, I'm going to show you where we're at with the reconstruction of the fire building that happened at our property, Harbor's Lodge. Previously, Suzy mentioned all of the things that happened with the fire, dealing with insurance, things like that. So the link below to that will be down in the comments if you want to go back to that video and check it out. But I kind of want to show you where we're at and also why we decided to build instead of abandon. Just stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, come with me up the stairs. We can go check it out.
And through door number 2.
Look around. Now, as you can see, what you've been shown around here, as you can see, there's quite a bit of, framing, flooring, some windows, things like that are actually salvageable, right? They've already come in, they've done the demo of all the stuff that was damaged or destroyed by either the water, by the fire department, or by the fire itself. Obviously, you can see the blue sky above us. There is no roof here. However, there is half of the building over here still has the roof, behind me here. So it has quite a bit of the roof, right? So just to kind of crunch the numbers quickly, the reason why we decided to rebuild instead of just selling and abandoning everything in place was because of the price per unit that we're getting through insurance. And so most people, this is out of the ordinary that people actually rebuild after a fire because a lot of people abandon in place. And the reason is because of the money they're getting for insurance. If it is a ground up development, it's more expensive to actually rebuild than it is just to abandon, take the insurance money and then abandon it in place. All right, so what we're doing here, as you can see, I wanted to show you around kind of what's left down to the studs. Still has great flooring, partial roof and things like that. So we are getting about $2 million to rebuild this entire building. And this building, this has 24 units in it. So if you take 2 million divided by 24 units, roughly at $83,000, give or take, right? And so it's not going to cost $83,000 to rebuild every one of these. That is why we have decided to rebuild in this case here. Now, if it was potentially if it was a ground up development, like we had to tear everything down and start from the very bottom, frame it all up and stuff like that, we're looking at probably $500,000 to $600,000 in just framing this, right? Which is a significant chunk of it. So maybe in that case, maybe we would decide to just abandon it, take the insurance money, and then see where we go from there. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I wanted to show you, give you an update, show you around this property. We're really excited to be able to start rebuilding. Should start happening soon. Like I said, we're at the process where they've cleaned everything out, they've gutted it, and now we can start rebuilding. So we're excited to get the rebuilding process. The great thing about this too is that we'll be able to, once these units come online, they're gonna be brand new units, right? So we're gonna be able to charge a premium for them because they're brand new. Now, having 88 units in this whole entire property, 24 of those are in this building, right? So that's almost a third of the units, which is pretty cool. And so that means that we're gonna almost have a third of the units be brand new when it's time to sell this property. So here we are on the first floor. I'll show you what it looks like on the first floor after seeing the upstairs. Come on, check it out. It's kind of dark in here.
And ironically, you can hear
the battery to a smoke detector going off. A little late. You can see down here on the first floor, ground floor, most of the studs, the framing and everything like that is still in place. It's still solid. We can reuse a lot of it, which is great. However, on this side of the building here, which wasn't really affected by the fire too much, we actually have still drywall and everything like that. And a lot of the appliances, including water heaters and tubs, sinks, things like that, all of that is still intact in those units over there. I think that makes up maybe six to 8 units over there, which is pretty cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned as we continue to give you updates about where we are in the fire. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed looking around to kind of see what it looks like after a fire takes hold of a property in a building. But stay tuned, like I said, and until next time, explore more, adventure awaits.